Good afternoon, and welcome to another Super Secret Project sketch. This is Eric Whalen from Super Secret Project X. And it's been a long week. I didn't realize that yesterday was Friday. I didn't. I didn't even think it was Thursday. I did not know what day yesterday was. Hence why I'm still in my PJs, unshaven, yet showered. I got part of it happening. I got the shower, I got the sketch. I didn't get the pants, I didn't get the shave, but hey, it's free. What do you expect? Not trying to sound like I've given up on life. It's just been a long week. So, quiet, Rick. So, today, because it has been a long week, I have been rewatching Challenge of the Super Friends, and I tell you what, I'm not going to say it's a spiritual experience because it's not even close to a spiritual experience.
It depends on what type of spirit you're talking about.
It's whew. But there's some fun stuff there, and I think part of the fun stuff is just the weirdness of it, and the weirdness of it, is not entirely contained within the character of Batman. It's really spread across. But Batman and Robin in this is so stunningly goofy and wrong in that wonderfully 70s to mid 80s kind of way that I just feel like drawing this block-headed doofus. And I mean, I like me some Batman, but this version of Batman is so wonderfully strange. I just feel like drawing him. Seriously, I mean, and it's obvious, right? It's obvious that they based him off of, like, the 60s television Adam West version. I mean, I'm not delusional. I mean, I get where it comes from. But it's just darn strange. Just wonderfully, like all the Super Friends will be running around throwing stuff and blowing things apart, and my pencil is not in my pencil case.
It's in your sketchbook on top of the thing there, the box underneath.
There it
the
is.
folder.
Wonderful. That's what I get for not putting my glasses back where they should be. I swear I wander around in the mornings going like Velma-ing the whole morning. Where's my glasses? And they'll be throwing tanks and all this weird BS, and he'll just be sitting in front of a gray box with like a button and a blinking light going like, I've almost detected Lex Luthor on the bat radar. And you're just like, this is what your function is on the show, and it's just, it's sad.
Well, that's pretty much.
It's bat sad. Bat sad. Bat sad. But no, I really do enjoy the Super Friends because it really is a strange show, and I loved it as a kid. And as an adult, I just go like, how did this happen? Like, there's some neat stuff. Like, I love the transition with the stars,
Yes.
and I love the narrator talking about all the Legion of Doom, and I love the whole swamp scene with the Legion of Doom's marvelous hate fortress. And the wonderful, iconic Super Friends Justice League downtown, whatever the heck it is. I heard it was based off of a
It's an
post
old,
office, right?
It's an old post office.
Like the
in-
most magical post office ever.
Yeah, it's either Cincinnati or Columbus, Ohio. It's one of the old post offices there. Yeah, that's where the architecture came from.
And so there's a whole lot there that I'm not like saying everything sucks. As a matter of fact, I'm saying only the technical mistakes suck. It's just a weird show, and that's what I love about it. I'm not saying it's JoJo's Bizarre Adventures weird. I'm not saying it's anything other than specifically its wonderful American brand of insanity. of weird. And that's why it's a great show to fall asleep to, because you have some weird dreams with that show. like one of my favorite bits. Batman's mask is black, but nothing else is. So he just has this like inexplicable black spot, which means that like right here is Space Ghost. And the rest of it, gray and blue, and which is fine. I know that's from a certain time period. But I like my Batman to be dark, whether it's dark blue or black or deep gray and black. To me, I'm like, Batman is supposed to scare the villains. In this version of Batman, it's like he walks up to you and just goes, "Come on, bring it in, buddy. Get a bat hug." You know, and it's just like he's just this wonderfully weird version of Batman. He is so strange. I mean, he doesn't do that, but it seems as if he should. It's just...
The thing that always cracked me up about the show is it's both good guys and bad guys when they pull out a new gadget or weapon or whatever new weirdness that
It's
they
because
do.
the plot required.
And it's always you think you're this, or you'll never get away from like my radioactive cheese will. Oh yeah, well your radioactive cheese will was nothing against my absorbing crackers, and it's just the weirdest.
Oh yeah.
My this and you're that, and I'm like I can see now where we get when we were kids we got the
sure
yada yada yada.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, I hear you.
Like, yeah, the kids speak where you'll never get away with this. My blankety blanky will stop your blankety blankety.
Yeah.
Like that's where we got that from.
Exactly right. Hey, Corey.
Go gadgets.
Go gadgets. Exactly right. My favorite examples of plot powers in Super Friends. I hate Green Lantern on this show. I just do. He seems to me like a man who eats his own farts. He's a weird dude. So he's in one episode and he's on a boat and there's the Legion of Doom and he's like, "I'm gonna make myself huge with my power ring," and then he basically, without saying Enoch Chuck, grows to Apache Chief size. Whereupon, he whoops the crap out of people, and then it switches over. I swear to God this didn't happen, but I thought it would. It switches over to Apache Chief crying. So there's Apache Chief going like, "I can only grow large. He can grow large and make green objects to beat people to death with." And you're just going like, for no reason did he do this. I would have just been like, "Hey, writers, why don't you have Apache Chief show up on the boat and turn into a giant? He's designed to do that. Plus, he's awesome. So, and, Green Lantern eats his own farts. So why didn't that happen?" Well, I'm sorry. We are doing Batman from Challenge of the Super Friends.
1978.
And I have Alex Toth's original sheets from the show to go off of. Well, actually, we have the original sheets from... No, this appears to be Super Friends. Yes, this is for Super Friends Series 71. Yes, 1973. So...
Now,
I feel like an adult somehow.
Attaboy.
I know, I have pants on, sort of, and everything.
Now, Super Friends, the original Super Friends, that was like the 1971, 73. Was there like...
he does eat his own farts.
Was it just Super Friends, and then was it like Challenge of the Super Friends afterwards, or... Because Challenge of the Super Friends is 1978.
You're right. So I want to say there was Super Friends and there was Challenge of the Super Friends. You know what? Could you look that up? I suddenly have a blurry spot in my memory. Because I could entirely be like... Because I read that too. I went, wait, 1973, I could have sworn Super Friends was like within a year of Scooby-Doo's Laugh Olympics. Yes, I use that as a temporal guidepost as to where some things are.
Yes, that is your
Like, is it
barometer.
before or after Scooby Doo's Laugh Olympics?
Yes, that is your barometer. That's good.
It's kind of a silly one, but it's mine, so
Mhm.
like anyone's going to steal that particular one because
All right, Super Friends.
yeah, Apache Chief was cool.
I loved Apache Chief.
There was I know they kind of brought him in just sort of to like I guess racially round out the team, but he was really good. Like the samurai guy.
Yeah.
I hate to say it's kind of forgettable because he doesn't do much and he sort of flies, right?
I've never even.
But
remembered
Apache
that.
Chief was cool.
Yeah, I mean, because Apache Chief, Black Vault. Well, actually, that's one question at a time here. So, all right. So we have, see, Super Friends, American Animated Series, from 1973 to 1985. So let's see, from the 1973 to 74 was the Super Friends series. 77 to 78 was All New Super Friends Hour. 78 to 79, Super Friends Challenge of the Super Friends.
Okay, that's one I
79
got on DVD then.
Yeah,
Okay.
79 to 80, World's Greatest Super Friends. 80 to 82, Super Friends. 82 to 83, Best of Super Friends, which were the reruns.
Son of Super Friends, which I'm a little excited to watch because I want to see how that works.
Super Friends and Friends.
Daughters of Son of Super Friends.
See, 83 to 84, the cancellation and the lost episodes, quote unquote. 84 to 85, Super Friends, the legendary Super Power Show.
I watched that. Yep.
And then 85 to 86 was Super Friends Team Galactic Guardians, and that's where
I
that
don't
ends
think
up.
I've ever seen that.
Yeah, let's find out what that one is.
Yeah, I don't even think that sounds familiar to me.
Article, let's see. Super Powers Team Galactic Guardians.
Some of the really old Super Friends stuff, I remember the old DC stuff, some of it was tough to watch.
Let's see. Fall of 85, the final version of Hanna-Barbera's Super Friends premiered. The Justice League of America, now called the Super Powers Team, as to tie in with the Super Powers Collection toy line, which I had some of those toys, then began being produced by Kenner, over once again headquartered at the Hall of Justice, which had been redesigned for the series to appear more Pentagon-like and seemingly larger in Metropolis, and battled such familiar foes as Darkseid, Lex Luthor, and Scarecrow. Amidst those changes, another change of the series was the absence of a narrator in every episode. Let's see, in the original series in 1973, Ted Knight was the program's narrator. William Woodson became the narrator in 1977. Let's see, Woodson will remain the voice of the series throughout the final episode of 84, Super Friends. Adam West actually replaced the Batman guy.
Really?
Who was Alan Sewell was the original actor, and then Adam West replaced him afterwards.
Wow, because I remember the original guy was pretty good, but I don't remember him ever actually, actually being done by Adam West.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm scouring my memory. I don't remember ever seeing this.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
I can-
Furthermore, the majority of the original recurring characters of the series were eliminated outside of Samurai and El Dorado, while the DC Comics teenage superheroes Firestorm and Cyborg wholly replaced the Wonder Twins for the purposes of targeting audience identification figures.
Okay, all right. Clearly, the version I'm currently watching does not have the Wonder Twins or Gleek.
No.
Was that the 1971 version, or was that a later version? Because I'm just now realizing that my memories of Super Friends is scattered over such a long expanse, and I only have some of it.
Let's see. The original Super Friends from 73 to 74 had Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Robin, Aquaman, and then looks like 2 teenagers and a dog. Well, give me a second.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Give me a second.
That
Okay.
sounds horrific.
All right, that one, and this is the title card for that one.
Okay, I have seen that image. I have never seen that show. I have seen that image before, though.
Okay, that one is.
I remember always being like, huh?
Let's see, is based on the super...
Darkseid was stalkery, yeah.
Let's see. First incarnation of the Super Friends. And let's see.
I'm making Batman a little too jolly.
Superman, Batman, Robin, Wonder Woman, Aquaman. Superman, Batman, and Aquaman each had their own animated series by Filmation before. Shortly before the Super Friends series was developed, Superman and Wonder Woman also guest starred in 2 episodes of The Brady Kids, while Batman and Robin appeared in 2 episodes of the new Scooby-Doo movies. In addition to the superheroes, a trio of sidekicks were introduced, each of whom were new characters not drawn from the comic books. Wendy Harris, Marvin White, and Wonder Dog, none of whom had any special abilities except save Wonder Dog's unexplained ability to read.
Except for their ability to market toys.
Well, they didn't really have toys back then, or at that time period they were focusing on
Stickers,
stuff.
T-shirts. That crappy 70s T-shirt with the glitter where the print eventually just peeled off.
I love those things.
Unfortunately they had a shelf life on them, unfortunately.
See, Wendy and Marvin were depicted as detectives and or superheroes in training. So that was pretty
Well, you don't have powers, but we're willing at sticking your underage behinds out in the crossfire, kids. Good luck. Do we get a utility belt, Batman? Don't touch the belt, kid.
Okay.
Yeah, he was mad creep. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so I've decided, because I don't want to disrespect Batman, but I feel as if just making him a little corny.
It's Hostess Fruit Pies Batman.
Are you saying this is fruit-filled Batman?
Hey man, whatever you
Whatever
want,
fills your pastry.
Yeah, whatever creams your Twinkie.
I almost said whatever fills your ding-dong, but then I was like, that should not be said.
Yeah, it did. Too late.
Yeah, but I didn't say it. I said it as, I realize it's wrong, so there's an asterisk there. I got away with it.
And there's an asterisk.
Yeah, there is. Oh, yeah, it occurred to me last night while rewatching the first season of Glow. Mm-hmm. It might be fun to draw the Glow girls. Because their final costumes and stuff were so wonderfully cartoonish and ridiculous that I was like, that's fun. It's the Hostess fruit pie. That's where it's at. It's the Hostess fruit pie version. That is good stuff.
There was somebody did a short comic about that, or sort of about that, and it was there's the Justice League were hanging around, and the conversation begins with hey guys, remember when Superman threw that Hostess fruit pie and then at the bad guy and then Batman punched him in the throat? And they all start laughing, and you see Flash take a picture, and they're like, what are you doing? He's like, I want to capture the good moments of us being together. We're all having fun. And so Batman takes the picture, and he's like, is that what I look like? And he has the goofiest smile on his face. His one eye is creakily, his teeth are just like and so he's like,
wonderful.
He just goes, never again. It's like, and this one begins the Dark Knight saga.
Marvelous.
I'll never smile again.
Never smile again.
But man, I laughed at that. Hey, remember when Batman punched him in the throat?
So, Batman, what fruit filling was that throat?
Pain.
Pain fruit.
Pain filled.
The darkest and most brooding throat fruit ever. Batman, I'm legitimately lost in this conversation. What?
The darker the berry, the sweeter the justice.
Yes. Yes.
Like Batman, no, that's not how it. You know what? Never mind, man. You're Batman. I'm not gonna.
Darn it, Batman. We can't say otherwise because you're Batman. Batman. Batman.
Or would that be no, Batman?
Yeah. You know, it was actually funny. I'm like, I'm going to try one of the more realistic characters.
Mm-hmm.
Batman being kind of just a dude. I got him basically done almost faster than anything, and then I realized he basically has a rounded brick for a head.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. Alright.
This is the second Batman one you've drawn, right?
I did Bat Metal.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
Oh, I love that. That one is the one I colored. I made stickers of that one because I love that one so much.
Well, the thing about, and I have to say just about every superhero, man, I love superheroes, but just drawing one of the normal versions of them for whatever reason just doesn't interest me.
Mm-hmm.
But like when we do like the DC superhero girls or like the Bat Metal or like the Super Friends or something where they're just a little off kilter and gitchy,
Right.
they're way more fun to me.
Yeah. Because you see them all the time. Everyone draws the superhero.
Yeah, and it's not, there's nothing wrong with that. People should do as they want, but I just kind of go like, why don't you draw a Superman or like Goku or just go like, man, there's nothing wrong with them. They're just kind of so normal to me that they're so normal to me that when you go, dude, Princess Ariel from Thundar, I'm like, hell yeah, because that's not a typical character. She's somehow more interesting, and I can't even exactly explain why, because I know how some people roll their eyes and go, no, she's not. I'm like, well, to some people she's not. Or like, Captain Caveman. I'm like, well, what can I do with Captain Caveman? Or, can I make like a really dramatic Mum-Ra or whatever? And it's like,
Well, that's the thing. It's because we don't see them all that often, and we see the superheroes and their iterations from various medias every single day and stuff. And again, nothing wrong with that, but we see them all the time. Like I've seen very little Thundar stuff.
that's true.
Yeah,
And usually when I do see it, it's kind of weird or not well done. And I don't mean to judge anybody, but usually people aren't quite putting the effort into it that they put into like a Batman or something.
Yeah, I think probably one of the best Thundar things I saw was somebody do like little cutesy versions of them, and I was like, oh, that's adorable. And I think there's been a few more people they've been doing more art-wise and stuff, because
Sure.
they're like, hey, this crazy thing called Thundar, and they'll like put it on their blog or something like that. But,
I love it when it becomes like this unearthed treasure that nobody had ever heard of before, and you're like, yeah, I grew up with that.
we're now starting to see with our parents.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly. It's that generational flip over thing,
Like, oh, you guys think you were the first people to discover that. How cute.
Well, the funny thing is, I think some people, and I think it's a little bit everywhere with everything, they get to a point in their age where they go like, what, the thing that I thought was the way things are isn't the way things have always been? And you get, like, for example, Thundar being kind of a misogynist jerkwad. And you're like, wait a minute, this dude was in a 70s cartoon for kids. And I wouldn't change him for the world, because that's what makes him like Thundar, is like he's just this douche. And you're like, that's why he's kind of awesome, is you're like, man, what a jerk. Slash kind of amazing hero that throws himself into danger over just about anything.
Yeah. But it's like, does he
Which
do
is
that?
ridiculous, I admit, but...
I was like, does he do that for the sake of honor, or does he do that because he just doesn't know any better?
He's said it many times in various ways. He does it because that's what he's supposed to do.
Right.
And to be fair, he might be a bit of a misogynist and a bit of a violent jack,
But
But thank you.
there you go.
but but you also like really kind of as a character that will throw himself off of a cliff to save an old man with one leg from a grizzly snake. You know, and that's kind of awesome.
That's who he is.
That's who he
does.
is.
That's what
And then
he
he's a
does.
bit of a misogynist jerk the next moment. You're like, oh, Thundar.
You're the Thundariest.
You're the Thundariest. Oh, Thundar. It's the hostess fruit pie. That is slaying me. Because I was going to actually do a straight rendition, then I'm like, what'd be funny if I gave him like really happy eyes? And then it just kept changing on me.
You let the drawing speak to you.
Yeah, I just let it happen. Hey, Robin, let's go get some ice cream.
You like this Batman?
No, I actually think it should be the most serious, grim version of Robin possible.
Seriously, Batman? Seriously?
It's like Batman when he gets hit with yellow Batronite. You know, because it makes him like fruit pie Batman. I think there needs to be Batronite. It needs to be inexplicably kryptonite for Batman. And it does stupid stuff to him depending upon what color it is. Just like Superman.
That's when we start doing the Batusi.
Oh, that's purple Batronite.
Purple Batronite. Purple Batronite.
Batronite. Super Friends in Challenge of the Batronite, and Batman is the primary villain, and they can't stop him because he keeps getting hit with different colors of Batronite, and he's like a different Batman every single episode, and they can't stop him too because exactly the point. He's Batman.
Well, wasn't there? I know there was a thing where he actually had there was a Rainbow Batman.
It was because he had different armors in different colors for different things.
Right.
But I'm talking like a literal crystal from like his version of Krypton. I know that makes no sense. That affects him like kryptonite. All of which making him obnoxious villain types, which would be hilarious. And I mean obnoxious like the Joker hates him. Like the Joker's sick of his crap. Like the Joker wants to get rid of Batronite because even that's too much for the Joker. Yeah, that's so dumb it could be amazing.
I'll watch it.
I'd watch it. I'd pay 99 cents to see that. I'd buy that for $1. You gotta admit, it's not a terrible idea.
That's pretty funny.
It's kind of so stupid, it might be amazing. Alright.
secondary tablet is now going into backup mode. Gotta update.
Ah.
Like, oh, what the? Oh, it's updating. Okay.
Challenge of the Batronite. It's so stupid.
So, almost sounds like a Scooby-Doo title.
Well, that is, in fact, something that has to happen in that version is all the dumb things that Batman interacted with in those years. Like Don Knotts would be in there for just no reason. No, that's it. Pink Batronite turns him into Don Knotts. Except it's Don Knotts wearing the Batman outfit, so he can't be defeated.
Well, gee willikers there, Robin.
Oh, crap. He's touched the pink Batronite again. The Batcave is actually just a bunch of, like, rentable apartments, and sitcom shenanigans ensues. You know, Robin gets himself an apartment with 2 girls, and, you know, Batman's all like, "Oh, gee, Robin, well, I can't let you be in there with 2 unmarried girls." And, you know, Robin's all like, "But Batman, you know, we know where this is going." Batman's like, "I didn't know that, chum, though I should have guessed."
Batman would be more like trying to get Robin to dress up like Andy Griffith.
Andy Griffith.
Let's say, well, wrong whistle, but I see what you were going with.
Yeah, I do what I can.
I see where you were going.
I see where you were batting with that.
Yeah. Hey, I can never remember what I need to do. Steven Universe, the phrase that Peridot was using. Oh, shoot. Like something like
I got you.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. Peridot's fabulous.
I love Peridot.
Oddly enough, I actually kind of liked her at the beginning when she was more obnoxious, mildly evil, and slightly insane. That was kind of like my favorite version of her.
I like the first time we saw her. I loved her really calm, collected voice.
Because she was
I love the voice.
sort of a psycho.
Well, yeah, I love the voice they gave her for that. Just that really just almost computer-like yada yada yada. I love that voice. And then of course then she went completely ballistic of crap. I'm stuck here.
Yeah.
You clods. I like all the iterations of her. They really did a good job with her. Oh, somebody farted. It's me. That's what he looks like.
So this is like fop Batman.
Yes, fop man.
Fop
It almost
man.
can be. Like, he kind of has that look about him. Yeah, but I think Hostess Fruit Pie Batman is probably going to be the best.
I kind of feel like working on fop man. I mean, that's just so stupid. It's awesome. Well, that was kind of a quick one this time. I actually thought he was going to take me longer. But it's also been a heck of a long week, and I feel like doing the lazy dance, which doesn't resemble dancing
I was
at
about to say
all.
that's just flopping on the chair and just kind of let it.
Where I sort of look like one of those, you know, fat pugs that somebody fed too much peanut butter to. Yeah, yeah, that's about right. We have any peanut butter? We'll figure it out later. All right. Well, we got ourselves Fruit Pie Batman.
I'm about to say that's one of the girls I was only like, yeah,
According to this, 41 minutes.
Yeah, but yeah.
And of course, we know why he's smiling. We know why he's smiling,
He's
right?
blushing underneath.
I mean, I'd be smiling too. I mean, I drew that, and I'm still like, wow. There was
Batman.
some lips on that chick.
Dude, Batman's gonna hit that like the fist of a vengeful god.
So, fruit pie Batman. Meet
Princess.
Princess Ariel from Thundar the Barbarian.
Do it.
Oh, let's just marinate on that for a second. Yep, fairly certain that was fruit filled. Okay,
It is now.
it is now. Gotta take my tools and do my Mr. Rogers bit and put my freaking pencil where it's supposed to be. Oh, and almost, and oh, we got it. There we go. Okay.
Hey, you did it.
Oh, I know why we got it. I forgot to put this duder in there. There we go. Okay. Well, everyone have yourself a good week, and we will catch you later.
Stay safe.